Does it matter which degree course you study at university? Video 2 in the University Matters series. In this video, I'm going to explore how much the course you study, the degree course you study at university, affect your earning power. Just before I go into that, let me just quickly speak for a few seconds about my last video, in which I discussed in detail and provided evidence that indicates that the university you attend matters a great deal. One main evidence that is used to support that is an article on the BBC website, in which indicates that a study of 260,000, a large sample of graduates that were conducted, shows that 10% of graduates from certain top universities, LSE, Oxford and Cambridge, are earning £100,000 a year 10 years after graduation. This is in contrast to the median annual salary for graduates over their lifetime. Generally speaking, graduates earn £34,000. This is the median income over their lifetime, £34,000 a year. This is from a study by a set of statistics by the Department for Education in England. This is not from the BBC website, it's from Google. Let's look more details into how much the subject that you study, the degree course, or we call it the subject you study at university, how much it affects your earning power. Let's go back to the same BBC headline, which says that, does it really matter which university you study at? That's the main headline. And one of the sub-headlines that I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to talk about one of those sub-headlines under that main headlines, which says healthy income. And I'm going to read a snippet from this article under the healthy income. Quote, students taking courses such as medicine, economics, law and maths are likely to be earning much more than the average graduate. And artists are really going to be struggling in their garrets, as graduates from creative arts courses are likely to be earning less than the average non-graduate. The combination of these two factors is going to decide the likely financial benefits, the university and choice of subject. But researchers highlight some other questions muddying the waters. Students do not enter university unshaped by what went on before. Close quote. Now, yes, the researchers highlighted some questions. Yes, let's just talk about a couple of things under that. Students do not enter university unshaped by what went on before, which means what they do before going to university affect the university they go to. I think what they're talking about there, well, one of the things I think they're talking about there is their grades. In my view, the subject they do they get the grades in, I think matters hugely. It's not the purpose, it's not the subject of this conversation, but we'll do that, we'll discuss that in another video. Researchers also, one of the things I think which actually they said, is the fact that students or young people from high income family are likely to end up earning their high income as well when they leave university. I'm going to touch on that a little bit in my next video, but this particular video give you very strong thought, I suppose points to think about. Let me just read the first part, the first line again. Students taking courses such as medicine, economics, law and maths are likely to be earning much more than the average graduate. Let me just pick on something there. law, I don't quite agree, or they haven't highlighted it. If you study law at certain university, your chances are much higher. Actually, let me rephrase that or be more emphatic about it, or double down on it, as the Americans say. It doesn't matter if you study law. If you are a lawyer and you went to certain university, one of certain universities to get your degree, irrespective of what you study there, your chances of becoming a top lawyer, a barrister that is, in most cases in England, your chances of becoming a barrister is much higher if you go to certain universities, irrespective of what you study for your first degree. For example, if you went and do English or ancient medieval languages or whatever, or German at Cambridge, and then you then do a law conversion course to become a lawyer after that, then your prospect in life is much higher than somebody who went and studied law at, say, Wolverhampton or South Bank. No disrespect to certain universities, but I'm just highlighting, I'm just stating what exists, the reality of life. So yeah, these are very, very complex issue, but there are certain aspects of it that are black and white, are not complex. If you go to certain universities, you are likely to be earning more. This is a generalization, but there are certain things that are very the figures are there to see, so there's no point trying to be beating around the bush. In my next video, I'm going to be exploring a certain contentious issue, which is about the effect of the old school or old boys network, whatever you want to call it, the effect of it on your earning power, which is of course connected with the university you go to, how that affects your earning power in life. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.